When you offer water to your deceased and so on, that's his tarpan. So look, I tell you, everything possible that you can think about is vested in these jobais. So he says, those who offer various kinds of libations, like the offering of water to the departed and so on, and burnt sacrifice. Home is the hawan, right? You do all these things. That home is very important. That is very important. That part of the proceeding is very important. You feed the debtors by that. That is very important. So, even in doing that, but do it with profound love. Everything that is said here must be accompanied by profound love with devotion. And that is the manner in which we have to do everything. Whatever, if you're serving somebody come to your home, you're serving them food, serving with a special kind of love. The food tastes even better. The person appreciates you even more. He finds solace. You could be very hungry, and you go in some home and they invite you to eat, but the way they treat you, the way they offer things, your hunger just go. But if it is offered with love, the person feels that. Duryodhana was offering Sri Krishna 67 different kinds of food, bhojan, and Sri Krishna refused. You know why he said? He had two reasons. He said, you only eat when you're hungry, and secondly, when the food is offered with love. He left and he gone. By Krishna, Duryodhana. Not Duryodhana. He went by another devotee, and he did bhaji and rice. And he was so contented because it was offered with love. So you see, everything that you do, if you are making something, the person who made this, he made it with love also. Because it accommodates your mind. It does something special. The person who made this harmonium, it is able to play the tunes of the Lord. And the tunes that are made from the basket of Sri Krishna. Person who made this light, they made for a blind man like me. So I could see. You understand? So this, whatever you do, there is a purpose for doing it, and do it with a purpose that is necessary. Whatever you do. You're helping someone. This man told me to do this thing, and if you don't want help, don't want help. But if you go to help with all your might. Give it your full power, your full strength. Everything that you do. When you do things in this way, you find the resultant effect is far greater. You get the full benefit of what you have offered. So he says, Tarpana homa karahi vidinana, bitva jivayi dehi dana. Who is the bit? The bit are the Brahmins. Now the Brahmins are those people who live a certain kind of life. We don't have to be born anything. You have to live certain principles. Gita gives 8 or 9 principles in the final chapter of the qualities and characteristics that Brahman must possess. You have to have those. he lives a life that is different from the ordinary man. He lives a life of truth, of sincerity, of purity, of honor, of dignity. And he imparts this type of teaching to the fellow people, to all and sundry. And he does that with great love, with bhakti, with devotion. When you think of the lives of Lomas Rishi, Guru Vashish, and all these great saints and sages that the Ramayana talks about, these are very special people. People who live special, particular lives that enhances their personality. It makes you look, a person to be how, look ugly looking, you may say. Let me just use that, don't like to use it ugly. But no matter how the person looks, if a person lives an honorable, decent life, that is what enhances his beauty. That is what makes him or her beautiful. Not the facial appearance, but the measure of thinking, their lifestyle, and their words. So you look, that is what attracts you more, rather than just a physical appearance. So they say beauty is only skin deep. Beauty is only skin deep. That has a deep and profound meaning. When you get into the inner personality, then you truly see beauty. And Viprajivahi Dehi Bahudana, Dana is gift. Those who take care of these Brahmins and give them gifts. Now, long ago, Brahmins, they never worked. They lived by performing their pujas. They go to the home, perform their puja and so on. And you give them gift. After that, you give them like monetary gift or food and whatnot. Because they don't work. So he said, those people, they are more dedicated. They don't have no sophisticated lifestyle. They live a true, a pure, a decent life. And we recognize that these people go around and they spread the word of the divine. They enhance all lives. They make us better people. So, in recognition of that, we offer them a little something. We show them our grateful thanks for doing what they have done, for leading us in the correct direction. So we give them a little money, whatever we have. You can't give what you don't have. But give it with love. Offer to me a leaf, a flower, a fruit, or even water with love. That is the most important underlying word. With love, with bhakti. And when you do that, so Sri Ram is saying, Valmiki is saying, offer these to these people with love. And said, I want to this. Tumhate adhik guru hi jiya jani. Adhik means with an additional amount. Those people who looked upon their guru, Sri Ram, as even greater than yourself. Just imagine Valmiki telling Sri Ram, Lord God Almighty, he said, my Lord, those who look upon their guru, that extra amount of love, even greater than you. Sri Ram then said, no, you can't say that. Huh? That is the way. Why is he saying that? Because the guru is the one who takes you to the divine. He is called what you call the go-between. He is between yourself and the divine. I, the guru, and the divine. I carry the divine soul. I have to get that knowledge. And who gives me that knowledge? Who gives me the ways to develop and to inculcate, to reach the divine? The middleman. Who is the middleman? The guru. So he said, Tumhate adik guru hi jiya jani. Those people who will respect and serve their guru or look upon them as greater even than yourself, my Lord. He says, Sakala bhava seva hi sanamani. And they wait upon him, that is the guru, they wait upon him and honor him in every way. They honor. That is to tell you that from time immemorial, our guru played a special role in our lives. We treat him as a divine. Raja Dashrath, when Guru Vashish comes, he vacates the throne, he doesn't make the throne. He puts Vashish Muni on the throne because he is higher than me. He will sit at the feet of Guru. That is the honor and respect that they gave to Guruji. And when you have Guru of that stature, Now you think Guru worship, he would sit here and he could tell you what has happened in England. That is his power. Those are people who they already had inside spiritual power. They could tell you what you were in your past life, what you become in this life. They could tell you everything about yourself. That is the power of the Guru. So these Gurus, they require special attention. My Lord, these type of Guru, you pay special obeisance of them. You respect them, you honor them, you treat them like gods on earth. So he says, and he continues. Now he gave all this, and he continues in this dua. Listen to what the dua says.